Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're going to hunt through, looking for the alphabet 10p's. Ideally ones we're still missing. 2018 we're going really good on. We are missing D, G, and we're missing R and T. 2019 we've got a bit more work to do. We've only got E, G, L, M, J, O, R, V and U. So let's get into these bags, see what we find. Before we get into the questions, just again a reminder, the 7th of March, myself and a bunch of coin tubers are going down to the Royal Mint. So if you want to come along and say hi to us, we're booked onto the 1 PM tour. We'd love to see you guys down there. So if you want to come see us or say hi, feel free to come down as well and get the new strike coin too. So without further ado, shall we get into some questions then? So these are questions that were left on my Beatrix Potter giveaway. I'm still working through them. We've not got many left, so we'll be on to the next the next bank of questions soon. So first question comes from Gabriel Tomic, who says, hello, very generous giveaway, I must say. Here's a question people might have asked, but I haven't seen it in 10p video. What is your daytime job? If it's not a secret, of course. So I don't talk about the job that I currently do. I'd rather keep that to myself. I mean, prior to that, I worked at a bank for 5 years. I was a cashier, an account opener, and a bank manager for the last 2 years that I was there. Prior to that, I worked in retail. Whilst I was at university, I was a newsagent. I worked at Woolworths. I'm not sure many of the younger viewers remember Woolworths. That was my first proper part-time job. I cleaned at an MOT garage as well at one point, which wasn't my favourite job, but it was enough money. It was money that I managed to save to buy my first drum kit, which is kind of exciting. I hope that answers your question. Pamela Brooks says, great video and some lovely giveaways. Are you going to buy the new Wallace and Gromit coin in silver? I did. Chris Harrison says, a very generous giveaway, Christopher, that any lucky winner would appreciate. My question is, do you collect pre-1997 £2.50p coins? I will collect any coin I can lay my hands on. Owen Dawkins says, my question is, would you prefer it if all coins designed into circulation, or do you like it how it is with only a select few entering circulation and others as bunk? The more designs in circulation, the better. The more there is to find, the more there is to hunt, the more exciting it is. But that being said, I don't have this overwhelming passion and loathing of the mint for not circulating them. I'd rather there be more designs, even if that means some of them have to be bunk. But I think someone's cooking. I think let's try this again. What was I saying? I don't even know where I've got to. So I don't have this overwhelming hatred and passion for the mint, not for the mint circulation. I would much rather see more designs, even if they have to be bunk designs. Lewis Creighton says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodcut wood? Blah, blah, blah. I have no idea. Plenty, I would imagine, if that's his job. Johan Padmos says, are the RAF £2 coins in circulation? Because I've seen lots of conflicting evidence. No, they're not. Unfortunately not, no. Jonathan Dean says, have the rest of the coin tubers that you've collaborated with got used to your OCD way of putting the coins in the right order? So that's one of the neat things. Everyone does it slightly differently. Some people will organise them a similar way to me, or some of the people will have completely different ways of organising them. Some people don't mind, they just sort of chuck them down. But that was what makes everyone's channels unique and different, I guess. Paul's Coin says, hi Chris, how's it going? Another great video, so congrats to those who are successful. My question is, has there ever been a coin you've seen on another YouTube channel which makes you instantly say, I need to get that one? Yes, the amount of times, but I have to stop myself, especially the territories coins. The amount of times I see one of the guys upload a video about a territory coin, I think, ooh, that's really nice, and I think, I could buy that, but then think, no. If we start buying territories as well, it'd be slippery slope and we'll be spending way too much money on coins. Sun Wukong says, my question for the competition is, if we are to become a cashless society in the near future, what are you going to collect? I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think there are too many of us that are still dependent on cash. I don't think it's around the corner. Definitely not. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not contingency planning yet. William Sawyer says, what's your favourite Olympic 50p? Gymnastics. Oreet says, who hums this music during the day? People have messaged me saying every time they start sorting through coins, or they'll have been walking through the supermarket, the little tune on all my videos going through their heads. A lot of people have asked me to change the music on the video, but whenever I put it to people like on the live streams or on Discord, there's an overwhelming majority that say don't change it, keep it as it is. So I'm going to do that. Cog Jin says, on your 10p hunts, you say you like the English breakfast. What do you think of black pudding? I don't mind black pudding, it's alright. I wouldn't want tons and tons of it, but the odd bit of it is alright. Cubed Animation says, love those painted coins. What are your least favourite Olympic 50p's? Do you think there'll be any coins in the future that'll be rarer than Q? I mean, I don't think they don't plan to make coins rare, like what happened with the Q Gun, so who knows if that could happen again. My least favourite Olympic, I probably would say archery, because it is the most common one. So when you find an Olympic, yes, it's exciting to find an Olympic, but the archery one is still a little bit disappointing. Although finding any Olympic is still an awesome find. Andy H says, how do you find out the value of coins? Hopefully this will help people that keep messaging me asking me, because I have to search and find out myself. So go on eBay, search the coin that you're looking for, go into the filter it by auctions, sold auctions, and have a look. That's what they're selling for. That's the price of your coins. Ian Pilgrim says, my question for the drawer is, what's the oldest coin you own, and was it found, given to you, or did you buy it? So for the longest time it was a 1707 Queen Anne crown that was sent in by the very kind WWE Alanado. I recently was sent a Roman coin, no, 2 Roman coins. They were, I can't remember now, what's he called, Serpentus? It was something snake related. And there was a coin from the Kingdom of Macedonia, which was much, much older, and I can't remember when, 877 BC? Don't know, can't remember. I'd have to check on my new Mr. page, but that is now by far the oldest coin that I own that was given to me. Narwhal says, what inspired you to start collecting coins? I've just collected things on and off since I was a kid, coins included. The success of the channel has just made me carry on doing it. Mr. Cookie MC says, poor old Benjamin Bunny, which country has the best stamps? Good question. I think there are some countries where they just wallpaper stamps. They just made so many stamps because they knew the collectors would buy it, and collectors buying stamps from them was a good profit generator for their economy if they didn't have a lot going for them. There are lots of very cool Russian space stamps. There's lots of very neat American variants, but I am quite fond of the Mashin stamps, the Arnold Mashin ones that just, again, they're so similar but so varied in their colours and their designs and things. I really like them as well. The drummer Jacob says, what is your shoe size? I don't know, just make it up on the spot. I don't know what my shoe size is. I buy shoes so infrequently. I think the last time I bought a pair of shoes was about 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't know, 9, 10, 11, something like that, possibly. I don't know. Devin O'Grady says, as a Star Wars fan, did you get the Peter Mayhew Chewbacca memorial coin? I've just received mine. Keep up the good work of your videos. No, I didn't actually. No, there was a Peter Mayhew memorial coin. I'll have to have a look into that. Janet Smith says, my question is, how many hours do you spend doing videos and editing every week? And I would love to win any of them. Quite a bit of time actually now, especially because I've been doing daily videos for a very, very long time now, and I think there's only been a couple of days where I've missed a day. I probably spend 3 or 4 hours of an evening editing, or I spend most of the weekend doing my recording, the Saturday and the Sunday. This Saturday, because I wasn't working in the morning, I just had a lazy morning and started recording what time I usually would start recording if I'd been to work and then come home. Yeah, it's a fair bit of time I put into it. but it's worth it. Sue Fisher says, I love Benjamin Bunny. I have a real one called that. Oh, a real rabbit called Benjamin. Very cool. Breakerman says, I would love these to see counties on coins. What do you think? I've been saying this for a very, very long time. Different counties with the designs on would be awesome. RW says, my question for this giveaway: do you believe the urban myth that there are actually only 209,000 Ironside 50p's minted? This is RW, whose favourite coin is the Christopher Ironside. I don't believe that. No, sorry. Uptown Rick says, hi Christopher, I haven't won any giveaways and I like seeing your videos. What is your favourite lesson? Well, unfortunately, I don't think you were one of my winners, but good luck on the next giveaways. My favourite lesson in school was business studies. I think it was a combination. It was a fascinating subject, plus I was very lucky to have a very inspiring business studies teacher, both at secondary school, college, and then at university. So that was my favourite subject. John Crook says, hi Chris, love the videos. Question, are they doing any A to Z 10p's for 2020? We don't know. Still time. I hope so, because I think it'd be cool to find more. Tin and Henderson says, I would love to win them, please. Jake Yardley says, what's your favourite holiday? Somewhere hot. Now I'm older. Lounging around in the heat is my ideal kind of holiday. Simon Cholo says, I would really love to win a book of Beatrix Potts 50p coins with your 10p and Flopsy Rabbit. Okay. Craig Brearley says, how do you feel about the Brexit 50p coin and the fact that they were only debating only releasing it for £10 each? Shouldn't all coins at the very least be released for everyone to collect in their change and bought ones be IRB rather than JC? I think you might have your wires crossed there. So the IRB and the JC initials are just the initials of the artist that designed the Queen's portrait. So in 2015, when there was a switchover from Ian Rank Broadley's design to Jodie Clark's design, that's when the initials changed over. And yes, so the Battle of Britain, the IRB one was put into the collector sets, the JC one was put into circulation. That is not how it always works. So other than the 2015s, if you find one prior to 2015 with an IRB, that's normal. If you find one post 2015 with a JC, that's normal. So yes, I mean, them being £10 a bunk pack, it's been £10 for a very long time now, as far as I can remember. The bunk packs have been £10, so it phases me not. I always buy a bunk pack, I always buy a silver pack, and I always look for the circulated ones as well. So, and again, I've covered about, I'm not a man on a mission to make sure they circulate every design. So there we go. Coin Cupboard says, I have some questions. What's your favourite coin? What's your least favourite coin? If you were to design a coin, what would it be? I think you guys in the comments already know the answer to all those questions. And he did put, just kidding, don't pick me as a winner. Darren Cheshire says, fantastic channel. Always enjoy them. Good luck to everyone. My question is, how can I get some of your luck regarding the Kew Gardens? I've been looking for it a little over 4 years. Well, my luck with Kew Gardens isn't in at the moment. It has been a long time since I found a Kew Garden. I didn't find any in 2019. I found two in 2018, but none since September 2018. So I'm not the luckiest coin tuber going. You might want to try and get some luck from some other coin tubers. But we'll cross our fingers. Might happen again soon. Tamara Postma says, what world commemorative coins would you like to add to your collection? There isn't any specific ones. I just like having more different designs, more different coins I haven't had before. So I just keep up the hunt until eventually I've got all the coins that have ever been minted, which is where it happened. Valhalla says, I would absolutely love to win this competition. If you were to add a new denomination of coins to the UK circulation, what amount of money would it be and what designs would be on it? £5 coins, I think, would be cool. I mean, £5 notes are difficult to get your hands on. A £5 coin would be very cool that you can circulate. Simon Chulu says, what's the most expensive coin collection you own? And thank you for making your videos. You really inspired me to collect 50p's and 10p's. Please don't stop making them, and thanks. The most expensive coin, it's hard to say. I think the most I've ever spent on a single coin was my Silverproof Stephen Hawking, which is not worth as much as I paid for it now, but I had to have it for my collection, and the Royal Mint sold out before I got the chance to buy any, so there's that. If I'd been patient, I could get it now for a fraction of the price I paid. Northwest RC Club says another great video and awesome prizes. My question is, out of all the characters in all the episodes of the films, which Star Wars character would you most like to see made into a coin and why? Darth Vader, because he's my favourite character. I think Star Wars set would be superb, especially as we are sadly nearing the end of the saga. Oh, and Team Flopsy for the win. All the best, Marg. There we go. Question answered. One more question from Denise Haynes says, my best night of the week is Sunday 6 until 9 p.m. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. That's my live streams. See you. Tune in tomorrow for a live stream at 6 p.m. That wasn't a question, so we'll go for Rich Swift. Says, are the new Wallace and Gromit 50p coins going into circulation? Sadly not, but Change Checker were in Cardiff releasing an absolute ton, I guess, into circulation. You were able to swap 50p for that 50p, so some of them might end up being spent, making their way into the banks. So maybe we'll start finding them at some point. Not in vast quantities, but there's always that chance you'll find those NIFC coins in circulation. Well, with that, I think we'll get back to the coins. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, no alphabet 10p's, but we did get a nice mix of territories: Guernsey, Jersey, Gibraltar, and a Croatian coin as well. So I hope you guys have had much more luck than I have this week, and all that leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!